WBBM-FM, Chicago.
Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum, the refreshing, delicious treat that gives you chewing enjoyment, presents for your listening enjoyment John Lund as
Johnny Dollar.
Stanley Mitchell, Dollar.
Oh, how are you, Mr. Mitchell?
I'm fine. Are you employed?
No, not since last Tuesday.
Then you can take an assignment.
Fast as you can give it to me.
Go to New York and see a Mr. Allen Saxton. He recently returned from Europe where he purchased a supposedly priceless painting. He's applied to our company for insurance on it.
You said supposedly priceless. Is there a doubt?
Yeah, big one. Several experts have examined the painting, claim it's a forgery. Saxton yelled foul all over the place. He paid $200,000 for the article.
Well, I do a little yelling myself.
A whole group of experts are going to give the painting every test there is, and if it stands up, we're obliged to insure it.
And if it doesn't, I leave before Saxton comes to a boil, huh?
That's about it.
I'll get right on it, Mr. Mitchell.
the makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum bring you John Lund in a transcribed adventure of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Friends, the makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum present these weekly adventures of Johnny Dollar because they know that millions of you enjoy Johnny Dollar. That's true of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum, too. It's enjoyed by millions, day in and day out. People find that chewing on a smooth, delicious piece of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum somehow makes time pass more pleasantly. Whether you're working, driving, shopping, or just taking things easy, that good, tasty chewing gives you enjoyment and satisfaction. So always keep a package of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum handy. And whenever you want a refreshing, delicious treat, chew a stick. You'll like it. You really will.
Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to Home Office, Great Eastern Life Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the Allen Saxton Matter. Expense account item 1, $21.65, train fare and incidentals between Hartford and New York City. I arrived at Grand Central late in the afternoon and went directly to a hotel where I registered and made arrangements to rent a car. Saxton resided in a quaint three-story house on an estate across the river in Jersey that looked impressive enough to be an annex to Fort Knox. An old cad butler met me at the door and led the way into a mahogany and leather study, where I was left to wait for the master of the house.
Mr. Dollar?
That's right.
Glad to know you. Mitchell of your company called, said you'd be down.
Yes, sir?
Well, sit down. A cigar?
No, thanks.
Aren't you a little premature?
How do you mean?
Well, there'll be no positive confirmation in my painting till after it's been examined, you know.
When will the examination take place?
Nasty cough.
Yeah, nasty.
Well, I'm to turn the painting over to Mr. Farmer from the museum tomorrow morning. I imagine he'll have it for a day or so.
I understand you paid $200,000.
I sure did. 200,000 fat American dollars, Mr. Dollar. Have you any idea how long it takes to make $200,000, Mr. Dollar?
Well, that kind of depends on who's making it.
Yes.
Me, I start getting senile around $1.98.
Oh, Lord. If I keep hacking like this, I'll end up doing business in an oxygen tent. You like to see the painting, Mr. Dollar?
Sure.
Come on. Mr. Dollar, if I've been swindled, I'm going to cause more trouble than a hungry snake in a rabbit pen.
Who'd you buy the painting from?
One of the biggest, most respectable dealers in Paris is all. You ever been to Paris, Mr. Dollar?
Yeah.
In here. Hey, how about that Paris, eh?
Oh, I rather enjoyed myself.
I rather did, too. Yeah, I've been there a dozen times now, and I never get tired of anything. Not anything, Mr. Dollar. The last trip, I met...
You're a terrible old man.
Huh? Oh, Barbara, I didn't see you.
Obviously.
Hello.
Hello?
This is my impish daughter, only child, spoiled rotten.
Barbara.
Johnny Dollar.
Just going to show Mr. Dollar the painting. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You don't really like it, do you, Mr. Dollar?
Well, I really don't know much about it, Miss Saxton.
Barbara.
You don't care for it, Mr. Dollar?
Well, I guess it's very good.
Good. Dollar, that's an original Marceau. Marceau! Oh.
They're beginning to call Dad the hacking sack.
Yeah, hacking sack. Nasty little brat, isn't she?
Who told you the painting was a forgery, Mr. Saxton?
A miserable little man named Lippert fancies himself an authority. Just jealous of what he is. Give his right clavicle for that painting. Ran around telling everyone how old Saxton got taken for $200,000. Miserable little cuss.
You going to be in town long, Mr. Dollar?
Oh, stop rolling your eyes.
That's about as crude
And
as...
that eye rolling went out with high button shoes.
Who did you say sold you the
You
painting?
look out for her, Dollar. Get that tone? Are you going to be in town long, Mr. Dollar?
I want to know.
The painting?
Yeah, I bought it from René François, most reputable dealer in Paris. He's only going to be in town till after they establish my painting's a forgery. Isn't that right, Dollar?
Who? René François?
You! I'm doing my best to save you from this designing female. Now agree with me.
Yeah, I'm only going to be in town
Then you
until
can
after...
stay for dinner.
He cannot.
Why not, Mr. Dollar?
Because we haven't got enough food.
Oh, don't be
Now,
ridiculous.
you go on back to wherever you're staying, Mr. Dollar, and I'll get in touch the minute they finish with the painting. Now, take my word for it, Dollar. Quit while you're ahead. Stick around for dinner, and you end up a cripple.
Oh. Well, are you going to stay for dinner or not, Mr. Dollar?
He is not. Seems like a nice fella, but he never played polo in his life. How about it, Dollar?
No, just an occasional game of stickball.
What position?
Oh, mostly gutter.
Wonderful. I was a gutter man myself. You're raised in Hell's Kitchen, you know.
Mr. Dollar, please stay for dinner.
No.
You can talk over old times. Bring back the good old days when you were out cracking skulls.
You were going to leave.
I am.
Show Mr. Dollar Saxon's word is as good as his bond.
Her bond. I'm a her. She.
Yeah, her. Sometimes I wonder. Come on, Dollar. I'll walk you to the door.
You don't have to drag him. Mr. Dollar,
Goodbye, Miss Saxton.
please.
No! Look out! Getting better, but you're putting too much of a curve on it.
I hate you.
Come on, Dollar. You're quite a girl, huh?
Yeah.
There's nothing really wrong. Just spoiled. Got too much money. I'd ask you to stay, but you really seem like too nice a fella.
Well,
Well, what?
just well. At the moment, that's about as glib as I can get. I left the Saxton house, shook my head a few times to get my brain turned around, and drove back to New York in my hotel. There wasn't much for me to do until the experts examined the painting. So I showered, shaved, got dressed in my other suit, and called a few numbers I'd collected during several investigations to see if I could get what looked to be a dull evening back on its feet. I struck out 3 times and was dialing the 4th when... Yeah? Come on in.
Hello? May I come in?
Well, yeah, sure.
I hope I didn't interrupt an important call.
No. Sit down.
Thanks.
Where's Daddy?
Home. He wouldn't tell me where you were staying, so I found out who he was insured with. I had to call his lawyer. Then I called your insurance company.
Oh, I'm flattered.
I'm determined.
Daddy's liable to spank.
I don't think so. He's really not the general he tries to be. He blusters and lays down the law, and we butt heads.
And you get what you want.
If it's important enough.
Well, I'm sorry I spoiled your record.
You haven't.
Well, then my staying for dinner wasn't important.
Oh, yes. Very important.
Well, then you lose.
Mm-hmm. If you can't fight 'em, join 'em.
Well, that's a practical bit of philosophy, but I don't see quite how it applies.
I've had no dinner.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't accept my home-cooked invitation, so now it's going to cost you.
My expense account just turned yellow.
Where would you like to take me to dinner?
Where would you like me to take you to dinner, Shy Violet?
Maybe I'm not the most conventional type in the world.
I'll go along with that.
But I don't want to argue. Don't want to have to coerce you. Don't want you to do anything you don't really want to do.
You just want me to take you to dinner?
It's a nice way to start off an evening.
Yeah.
And you'll take me to dinner? Johnny?
Expense account item 2, $22.78, dinner at a small Italian restaurant. I'm pretty sure the dinner was excellent, but I'm positive that Barbara Saxton was more woman than I'd run into in a long time. Delilah was a Girl Scout by comparison. We got back to the Saxton home in Jersey about 3 in the morning, parked the car at the front door, and said goodnight.
I had a wonderful evening. Will you call me tomorrow?
Right after my 2 o'clock shock treatment.
Weren't you happy?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
I think we had a little too much to drink.
Who had a little too much to drink?
Okay. I had a little too much to drink.
You're fractured.
I love you, Johnny. Let's get married.
Come on, dear love.
Oh, I don't want to go in yet. I want to get married. Johnny, let's drive to someplace where we can get married.
No, I'm once more a clear-thinking, cautious bachelor.
I can fix that.
Now, while I'm conscious.
Want to bet?
Oh, come on, be a good little girl. Get out of that car and let me walk you to the door, or I'll scream for help.
You're mean.
The word is coward.
Yes.
Now, come on, dear.
No. All right. You're right. You're a coward.
But a single one. Now, come on.
Kiss me goodnight first.
Barbara.
Kiss me goodnight or I won't budge.
I'll kiss you goodnight at the front door.
It's a deal.
Where's your key?
First.
Now, honey.
You promised. The front door. This is it. Go, front door.
Okay. Good night, honey.
Let's get married.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Now.
Shh. Honey, the door was open.
I don't want to go in. I'm not going to go
Barbara,
in.
look.
No. I'm going to sit right down here.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, that's nice. Carry me, Johnny. Carry me to a minister and let's get married till death do us part.
There. You're on your own. Good night.
Johnny, you come back here. You can't leave me just standing here like this.
Drink a big glass of milk and get some sleep.
Johnny.
Good night. What the...
Johnny! Oh, Johnny!
What is it? What's wrong?
In the library, dead.
What?
He's lying there. Hurt his head. It's all bloody.
Friends, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum is a refreshing, delicious treat you can enjoy just about any time. Even when you're busy working, you can slip a stick of Wrigley's Spearmint in your mouth and enjoy that pleasant chewing. The lively, full-bodied spearmint flavor cools your mouth and freshens your taste. The good, smooth chewing helps relieve pent-up tension, gives you satisfaction. As a result, you seem to feel more relaxed and get more enjoyment out of what you're doing. So enjoy chewing Wrigley's Spearmint Gum while you work, and at other times, too. Get a few packages next time you're at the store. That's Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious. And now, with our star, John Lund, we bring you the second act of Yours Truly, Johnny Dollar.
Barbara Saxton was hysterical. I had to slap her to calm her down. Then together we went into the darkened Saxton house, where I found her father, Allen Saxton, lying on the floor, bleeding from a nasty scalp wound.
Johnny?
He's all right. Call a doctor. Look, come on, come on. Mr. Saxton.
You can't stop him.
Don't try to sit up.
What? The picture.
You all right?
What happened? Oh, Dollar.
Now, you better stay right there till we get a doctor.
Just sit up. Oh, my head.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of blood.
My painting.
Now, just take it easy.
He got it. Look, it's gone.
Okay, but don't try to get up. It might be a concussion.
No, he stole my painting. Cut it right out of the frame.
Who did?
I don't know. A man. I heard something and came down. Servant's night off. Shouldn't have been anyone down here.
What'd he hit you with?
A flashlight, I think.
Doctor, I'll be right over. Dad?
Traitor.
I thought you were dead.
I couldn't be. I'd feel better. You deserted me. Oh, for Pete's sake, stop that. I'm the one who got clobbered.
You nearly scared me half to death.
Well, I couldn't help it.
What happened?
Some dirty lowlife swiped my painting.
No.
Oh, look.
The marshal.
Yeah, caught him in the act. Would have captured him, too, but he crowned me with his flashlight.
Better get some hot water and a towel.
But they have to take 50 stitches.
Oh, it's just a little cut.
It is not. It's good for at least 50 stitches.
Dear love,
Yes, dear love?
get the hot water and a towel while I go call the robbery detail.
Yes, Johnny.
Wait. Yes, dear love. Yes, Johnny.
He took me to dinner.
It's 3:30 in the morning.
3:35.
What day?
Tuesday.
What time did you finish dinner?
Look, while you're getting your suspicions up, the thief is putting a lot of miles between this house and
Dollar, answer me one question. She didn't get you drunk and get you to marry her.
I sure tried.
But you didn't.
No.
Yeah, you're a lucky boy, Johnny.
Oh, don't look so smug. You just think everyone wants to marry me for my money.
Well, don't they?
Not Johnny.
I'm going to call the police.
Wait. Just one more question. If you married my daughter, would it be for her money?
In the first place, I'm not going to marry your daughter.
Johnny.
In the second place, if I did, it wouldn't be for her money.
See?
If I was going to marry her at all, it would be for your money.
Johnny!
Barbara got a towel and some hot water, and I called the police. I stuck around while old Saxton gave his heroic side of the incident. Then I took off and drove back to the hotel, where I put in a call to the Paris branch of the company. I talked with Howard Gilbert and asked him to check on the departure of René François, who, according to Saxton, wasn't expected to arrive in the States until late that afternoon. There had to be a good reason why anyone would steal a painting that had been publicized as a possible fake. Saxton wouldn't have the painting stolen, because without insurance, he'd just be out the $200,000 he'd paid for it. René François might have a reason, though. Because if the painting was proved a forgery, his reputation would suffer, not to mention having to return the $200,000 to Saxton. Well, Gilbert promised to wire the information regarding François' departure the minute he had it, and I left the hotel and headed across town to see an old friend, a continental stool pigeon with a way of knowing about such things as stolen $200,000 paintings. It was close to 5 o'clock when I rang his doorbell.
Whoever it is, you're just being ridiculous. Allez devant.
Henri, open up.
Not by the hair of my little goatee. If I owe you money, come back at a respectable hour.
It's Johnny Dollar.
I don't believe it. Only my landlord or a vampire would go to such extremes.
Look, Henri, I'm going to slip a little something under the door.
Another 10 might convince me.
Okay, but you'll never go to heaven.
I'm convinced. Mon ami, entrez. I miss you, Johnny.
Are you that broke?
Well, until this windfall, I was completely fractured. But, what can I do for you?
Some information.
Bien. Mais is this so important that you must seek me out before the sun has risen?
You ever heard of a Mr. Allen Saxton?
Saxton?
He's been in the papers. Well, a few hours ago, someone hit him over the head and swiped a very expensive painting.
Oh, is that the Saxon who recently purchased the supposed Marshall?
That's the one.
Well, there was some doubt as to the authenticity of the painting.
Experts were going to examine it today. He paid $200,000 for it.
Marshall? I would have painted him something far superior for much less.
Who do you think would pull a job like that?
Well, what is so special about a job like that? Break into a house, steal a painting? Pfft, an amateur could handle it.
No. It's a special job for a special talent. The thief knew his Marchot. There were a lot of other paintings in that room.
Well, but he could read, couldn't he? Marchot certainly signed the work. Or, if it's a forgery, whoever painted it certainly signed Marchot's name.
This painting wasn't signed. That's one of the reasons why there's some doubt about it.
Uh-huh.
Not only that, but why would someone take that painting when it's worthless until proven authentic?
You have a point.
I'm thinking of a European.
Oh, Johnny, I wouldn't touch a job like this.
Someone with an international reputation.
Please, Johnny, I am innocent. Mon ami, please believe me.
Someone who could possibly be hired in Paris, or, if he happened to be in the United States, could be contacted. Someone that would know this particular Marchot and be qualified to break into the Saxton house. Henri?
Well.
You have that knowing look.
Well, I was just thinking about my landlord. Sooner or later, he'll trap me. It's the law of average. So far, I've cleverly avoided the St. Jean.
How much?
Pardon?
How much do you owe him?
Oh, a paltry 2 months' rent, $40.
Okay.
Yeah, but what sense is there in paying when it will only provide me with a legal claim to this disgusting dwelling? And I have no sustenance to keep me alive for longer than a week.
Well, then just pay him for a week.
You would have me starve?
How much will keep you alive for 2 months?
Well, I would at least like to take care of Greenbaum's delicatessen.
$10?
Well, the exact amount is 15.
Oh, you're lucky I've got an expense account.
You think I don't know it?
All right, who is he?
Well, you might go to the Shelton Arms and inquire about a man named Gaston Chambray. It has been rumored that he arrived from Paris only yesterday.
Who is he?
Well, that is for you to discover. There are certain things I am bound by honor not to divulge. But any policeman in the world could help you out.
I left the little Frenchman and went back to my hotel, where a cable was waiting from Gilbert at the Paris office. It told me that René François had booked passage on Air France and was due to arrive late in the afternoon. I left, climbed into the rented car, and drove to the Shelton Arms on East 108th Street, where a sleepy night clerk gave me Gaston Chambray's room number and accepted a $10 bribe not to inform Chambray that I was on my way up.
Who is it?
A cable for you, Mr. Chambray.
Oh.
It's from René François.
How do you know that?
I peeked.
You are not a messenger boy.
Sure I am. I've got a message from René François.
Well, give it to me.
He says to give me the painting. I'm coming in.
You have no right to come in.
You got something to hide?
Get out of here before I call the police.
Oh, no, I'll just stick around. But if you want to call the police, why don't you go right ahead? Maybe you'd like to tell them where you were earlier this morning.
I was right here in my room. I have been in my room since early last night.
You didn't take a short trip over to Jersey?
I certainly did not.
You arrived from Paris yesterday, huh?
Yes, but what has... Oh, police. You are a policeman.
I'm surprised you didn't decide that when I pushed my way in here.
I have done nothing.
But you know a René François.
Yes, but I know nothing about a painting.
Now, look, I know all about you.
Of course, but you can't prove anything.
You want me to tear this apartment to pieces, or do you want to hand over the Marchot?
I told you I have no painting.
I just said Marchot. That could be something you shampoo your hair with.
You mentioned a painting, then Marchot. Any fool would know they are one and the same. As for your tearing my apartment to pieces, as you so crudely put it, I think you would be making a serious mistake.
Really?
You have no warrant.
Well, now you're making a serious mistake.
Really?
I don't need one. You're still going under the assumption that I'm a policeman.
You are not?
No, not a bit. All right, get up. Now, where's the painting?
Who sent you?
I sent myself. Now, where's the painting? Okay.
No. Wait a minute. It's under the pillows on the couch.
Uh-huh. Why did you steal it? Maybe you didn't understand me.
No. All right. I was hired.
Sure you were. René François?
Yes.
Okay. Now, as long as you're so suspicious about policemen, put on your clothes. I'll take you downtown, introduce you to a few of the gentlemen in blue. Gaston Chambray gave a complete confession to the police. He'd been hired by the Paris art dealer, René François, to steal the painting, had been discovered by Allen Saxton, and in order to make his escape was forced to clout the old boy on the skull with his flashlight. René François was met at the plane, and when confronted with the evidence, readily confessed. He explained that when the Marchot was proclaimed a possible forgery, he realized that if it really was, his business would be ruined, and he would have to return the $200,000 to Saxton. He checked with the sources that had originally sold him the painting and discovered that there was a strong possibility that the painting was a fake. He offered Chambray $10,000 to do the job. He'd arrive in the States after the robbery, offer his condolences, meet Chambray at a predetermined spot, and take the painting. Well, Saxton took it in stride, and after Francois gave him back the money, he even laughed about it.
You really did a fine job, Dollar. I'd like to make it worth your while.
Well, it'll just cost you the $85 I paid out in bribes. The rest goes on the expense account.
Johnny.
Oh, you look pretty bad.
Terrible hangover.
Johnny, don't be mean. You're responsible for this.
You got my $200,000 for me. It was that Francois. He was behind the whole thing. Some guy named
Daddy.
Jim. Well, don't you want to hear about it?
Johnny, will you take care of me? I need somebody to take care of me.
Oh, dear love, I'd love to.
Really?
But I've got to get back to Hartford.
I can be packed in an hour.
Oh, there you go with that eye rolling again.
I'm not rolling them. They're rolling themselves. I have absolutely no control whatsoever, Johnny. Dear love.
Yes, dear love.
Can I go with you?
No.
Why not?
Well, I'm an insurance man.
What's the matter with that?
Oh, nothing. Only I know a bad risk when I see one.
Johnny, I'm not a bad risk.
No, but I am.
Better. Here, have a cigar.
Expense account item 3, $55.85, hotel bill and car rental. Item 4, $19.65, train fare and incidentals back to Hartford. Expense account total, $119.93. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Remember, friends, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum is a refreshing, delicious treat you can enjoy just about any time. Chew a few sticks of Wrigley's Spearmint during the day and see how the good chewing helps you keep feeling fresh and alert. The lively, full-bodied flavor of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum cools your mouth, freshens your taste, and sweetens your breath. The chewing itself gives you a nice little boost, helps you keep going at your best. Millions of people get real chewing enjoyment out of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum every day, and we know you'll enjoy it, too. Get a few packages and always keep some handy. That's Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, brought to you by Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum, stars John Lund in the title role and was written by Blake Edwards with music by Eddie Dunstetter. Featured in tonight's cast were Edgar Barrier, Hal March, Virginia Gregg, and Jay Novello. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, was transcribed in Hollywood by Jaime Del Valle. The makers of Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum hope you enjoyed tonight's story of Johnny Dollar and that you're enjoying delicious Wrigley Spearmint Gum every day. This is Charles Lyon, inviting you to join us again next week at the same time when from Hollywood, John Lund returns as...
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
This is the CBS Radio Network.
From Hollywood, it's time now for...
Johnny Dollar.
This is Lieutenant Van Tile of the Cape Town Police, Mr. Dollar.
Oh, yeah, Lieutenant. I've been trying to get you. Anything new on the Forbes murder?
I'm afraid not.
How about the diamond?
It's still missing.
Oh, so far we're batting 0. Any suspects?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Who is it?
Not it, Mr. Dollar. They.
What do you mean, Lieutenant?
How many guests would you say were at Andrew Forbes' party last evening?
60?
Then we have 60 suspects.
Oh, great.
Tonight, and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. From Special Investigator Johnny Dollar, location Cape Town, South Africa, to the Home Office, Tri-Eastern Indemnity Associates. Assignment, the Star of Cape Town Matter. Expense account continued. Item 7, cab fare from my hotel to police headquarters. So far in this job, I'd been a big, brilliant nothing. I figured Lieutenant Van Tile of the Cape Town Police might be able to supply a few answers. But as it turned out, all he had on his mind was questions.
Now, Mr. Dollar, suppose you sit down and explain your connection with this affair.
Sure, Lieutenant. I can make it short, if not sweet. Andrew Forbes was an international playboy.
I am well aware of that. Cape Town has entertained Mr. Forbes before, or vice versa.
Well, then you probably also know that he recently inherited a very large diamond known as the Star of Cape Town.
Yes?
The company I represent was carrying the insurance on that stone, $150,000. They didn't like the way Forbes was flashing it around. They thought he was a bit too careless with it. I was trying to talk him into using a little common sense.
And that is why you came here to Cape Town?
Yeah, but it looks like I've struck out. Forbes is dead and the diamond's gone.
You were at the party from some time before Forbes' murder until afterwards, hmm?
That's right.
You stayed in the main room the entire time?
Well, yeah. Oh, now look, Lieutenant, I'd hardly fly all the way here to bump off a guy.
Just questions, Mr. Dollar, just questions.
Yeah, but what I need right now is answers.
As do I. These other guests at Forbes' party, did you know any of them?
No. Well, I met a girlfriend of his named Sheila, and a couple other people who were pointed out to me.
Who were they?
Oh, Forbes' older sister, Agatha, for one. A real aristocratic type. You can cross her off your list.
Oh?
Yeah, she disapproved of Forbes, all right, but not to the extent of sticking a knife in him, I'm pretty sure. It would have been beneath her dignity, if nothing else. Besides, she didn't leave the main room during the party either. Then there was Helen.
Helen who?
Well, I never did find out her last name. She arrived at the party late, and Forbes seemed to zero in on her right away.
Zero in?
I mean, he spent the rest of the evening with her. They danced for a while, then they went out on the terrace, and... Come to think of it, I never did see her come back inside. And I didn't see Forbes again either until I went to his room and found him dead.
I see. We shall try to find this Helen. Can you describe her?
Well, I didn't get nearly as close a look as I'd have liked to.
Oh?
Yeah, from what I could see, a real doll, Lieutenant. Dark hair, turned-up nose, fine complexion.
Mr. Dollar, we need an objective description, not an appreciation.
Well, at the time, I was more interested in her as a prospect than a suspect.
I see. And you say you knew none of the other guests?
That's right.
We've been unable to find any sort of guest list.
Oh, don't waste your time looking. There isn't any.
No?
Yeah, Forbes explained that he had a charming habit of inviting whoever he ran into. He said that half of the fun was in seeing who turned up.
Well, that rather complicates matters, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Mr. Dollar, diamond thefts are not unknown to us here in Cape Town.
No, I imagine not.
Here are some photos of known jewel thieves.
Mugshots, huh?
Please see if you recognize any of these people as having been at the party.
Well, it'd be a little hard to remember. You know, people were drifting in and out all evening, and there was... Wait a minute. Who's this guy?
That is Julio Biak, a jewel thief. Do you recognize him?
Starkey guy. Sort of looks familiar, but I can't seem to place him.
Could he have been at the party?
Oh, it's possible, but I can't be sure.
Perhaps it will come to you later.
I hope something comes to me sooner or later. That diamond, for instance. But at this point, I had to admit it didn't look very likely. One murder, 60 suspects. You get better odds than that on a roulette wheel. I left headquarters and decided to walk around a little, see if I could coax up some kind of ideas to my next step. I went down to the waterfront and looked around. Nice view, no ideas. Then, as I was walking along a narrow, deserted street, I realized I had company. The shadow from the top of the building next to me ran along the middle of the street, and I could see a silhouette. I stopped. So did the shadow on top of the building. I started up again. So did the shadow. I started edging out away from the sidewalk for a look. The shadow raised its arms suddenly, and I ducked. A large building tile crashed to the sidewalk right where I'd been a second ago. I jumped for a rickety fire escape over my head and scrambled up to the roof. Nobody in sight. The roof stretching out in all directions. Warehouses, loading sheds. Whoever it was could have been a block away by now. Pretty ironic. Somebody trying to take me out of the ball game when I didn't even know which team had the ball. I went back to my hotel room. 2 steps inside, I stopped cold. I'd caught a whiff of what smelled like a pretty expensive perfume. It certainly wasn't my shaving lotion.
Hello, Johnny.
Wow. Sheila. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. You were wearing that perfume at the party last night.
I've been waiting for you. Let's talk.
Uh-huh. Any particular subject?
Last night? What happened, Johnny?
Give me that. You were there, too. You remember.
I left before it happened, I think.
What do you mean, you think?
Guess I had a few too many last night. I don't remember some of it.
No? You were making pretty good sense when I was talking to you.
Well, after that, I mean.
And you were with it enough to react when Forbes and Helen went out on the terrace together.
Don't, Johnny. Did you do it?
Oh, well, now that's a switch.
I'm not kidding, Johnny. You went to his room.
There's only one way you'd know that, Sheila. You were outside somewhere watching.
Yes. After I left, I went around and back.
And?
Pretty soon, Helen came out of his room. She was carrying something.
Oh, what?
Don't worry, it wasn't the diamond. I was close enough to see it. Even if I hadn't been, I guess I'd have known.
What do you mean?
It was a small bottle of perfume. That was always the first step. Perfume. And always the same kind.
Oh. That kind you're wearing.
Yes. It's got a great name. Forever.
What happened then?
I walked around the garden a few minutes, trying to decide whether to have it out with Andy once and for all. I started back toward the terrace, then I saw you heading for his room, so I left. I said, don't, Johnny. If I'd done it, would I have told you I was out in the garden?
You would if you were afraid somebody'd seen you there and would tell me about it.
Oh? And I suppose you figured out a motive for me, too.
Couple of possibilities. You told me you'd been on a merry-go-round with Forbes for a long time. Maybe you couldn't stand the thought of anyone else getting aboard.
Helen? That sort of thing's happened before, Johnny.
Or maybe you figured the only way to get off that merry-go-round was to get rid of the guy who ran it.
And the diamond.
That could buy you a lot of rides somewhere else.
And I thought I was the cynic. You really have a nice opinion of people, haven't you?
I'm afraid most of the people I get myself involved with on these jobs aren't very nice, Sheila.
I didn't do it.
All right, if you didn't, I'm sure Lieutenant Van Tuyl will find out.
I know. I'm on my way there now.
Oh?
He phoned me an hour ago. I thought I'd stop by and talk to you before I went. Johnny, you don't really think I could do a thing like that, do you?
I guess not, Sheila. One thing I am interested in, though.
What's that?
You're finally off the merry-go-round. How does it feel?
It isn't real. That merry-go-round was all I ever knew.
She walked out of the room looking, well, empty is the best word I can think of. And I kept wondering what she'd been like before the merry-go-round. The rest of the day I spent composing soothing cablegrams in reply to angry ones from McNabb of Tri-Eastern Indemnity. The inquest was the following morning, but the verdict was no help. Death at the hands of person or persons unknown. Lieutenant Van Tuyl told me that Forbes' sister Agatha had decided to shove off that afternoon on the Southern Empress. So I went down to the dock and aboard ship an hour before sailing, hoping I could get in a word with her. Farewell parties were clogging the lounges and the passageways. I waited outside Agatha Forbes' stateroom until she arrived. Miss Forbes?
What? Oh, Mr. Dollar, isn't it?
Yes, I didn't have a chance to meet you at your brother's party last night.
He told me about you. It's too bad you weren't able to persuade him to put that diamond into safety sooner.
Miss Forbes, I wonder if you'd answer a few questions about...
I'm very sorry, Mr. Dollar. I am completely exhausted. I don't wish to talk about it.
But there are certain...
I made my statement to the police. There's nothing further to add.
About the diamond, however.
There's been too much publicity about the entire tragedy as it is. I have no wish to add to it. I'm very sorry, Mr. Dollar. I shall be in New York in a month or so. Perhaps I shall have recovered from the experience sufficiently by then to talk about it intelligently.
Only trouble is, by then the diamond could be in Timbuktu or so. See you later, Miss Forbes. What snapped me into action was a glimpse of a girl at the end of the passageway just entering the lounge. I couldn't be sure, but it looked like Helen. By the time I reached the lounge, she was nowhere in sight. Then I saw another familiar face over in one corner. The mugshot I'd seen at police headquarters, Julio Biak, jewel thief. And now I had him pegged. He'd been the stocky bartender at Forbes' party, the guy who disappeared just before the murder. He spotted me and ducked into a passageway. I went after him. He turned a corner, and that was his mistake, blind alley. So I closed in on him. We circled. Now, I was at the blind end, and that was my mistake because suddenly there was a knife in his hand. He held it low like an expert.
Now, Mr. Dollar.
Oh, you must have a trunk full of knives, Julio.
All I need is one.
Just like the one you slipped into Forbes, huh?
And you!
He lunged at me. I ducked to one side and kicked at the knife. He whirled and dove, but now I had him.
I'm glad you had him sent ashore and locked up, Mr. Dollar. It may be you have found our killer.
But not the diamond, Lieutenant.
It was not on him, eh?
Nowhere. And that can mean just one thing. Either Julio is working with somebody who's sailing on the Southern Empress, or he's after somebody aboard who has the diamond.
In that case, Mr. Dollar...
In that case, the Southern Empress is going to have another passenger, me. I checked with a purser who agreed to squeeze me aboard. Then I headed back to my hotel room to pick up my luggage. I could still smell Sheila's perfume in the room. Then as I bent over to lock my suitcase, I spotted a movement out of the corner of my eye. I tried to whirl, but too late. Something hard connected to the back of my left ear, and I went down. And out. I don't know how long it was before I came to. The room was swimming, but I managed to get to the window and look out. Then I realized somebody had voted me the man they'd least like to take a cruise with. The Southern Empress was underway and steaming out of the harbor.
Now, here's our star to tell you about tomorrow's intriguing episode of this week's story.
Tomorrow, I take a trip, all right. A one-way trip. Join us, won't you? Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Bob Bailey, is transcribed in Hollywood. Written by Robert Reif. It is produced and directed by Jack Johnstone. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, same time and station, for the next exciting episode of Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Roy Rowan speaking. From Hollywood, it's time now for...
Johnny Dollar.
Brady Quintana, Dollar.
Where you been, Quintana? You were supposed to contact me again later last night.
Yeah, look, this is a complicated deal. It takes time.
What's complicated about it? I'm looking for a guy named Tom Chase. You claim he's here in New Orleans under the name Tom James. For $500, you'll tell me where he's hiding.
Sure, but the problem is he is hiding too good right now.
I think you're stalling.
You saw that letter of his last night, didn't you?
Yeah, it's Chase's handwriting, all right.
I'll find him again by tonight. You know that bar we met in?
Ace's Castle.
Be there at 10 o'clock tonight, with the dough.
Okay, but you'd better produce, Quintana. I don't have much time.
If Chase finds out I'm trying to put the finger on him, neither will I.
Tonight, and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. From Special Investigator Johnny Dollar, location New Orleans, to the Home Office, Universal Adjustment Bureau, Hartford, Connecticut. Assignment, the Phantom Chase Matter. Expense account continued. Item 8, 425. Long-distance call to Pat McCracken at Universal Adjustment Bureau in Hartford. Pat agreed that $500 was a small price to pay if it got us a man who'd embezzled $120,000 from a New York investment outfit. Item 9, 370. Phone call to George Everson, senior partner of the investment outfit in New York. It was Everson who'd spotted a newspaper picture of a New Orleans bar with a man in the background who looked to him like Chase. Everson had been afraid he was sending me on a wild goose chase, and he was happy to hear his wild goose had just laid a golden egg. Item 10, $2. Assorted newspapers and magazines to kill time. Yeah, there was nothing I could do until I met Freddie Quintana at Ace's Castle at 10 p.m. Pops Harker, the trumpet player at Ace's Castle, had told me Freddie was a bad one. But right now, he was my only lead. The day dragged on. Finally, it got dark, and I was just starting to think about dinner.
Hello, Johnny.
Lola Chase.
May I come in?
Well, yeah, sure. Come on in. Well, what are you doing here, Lola? I thought you were in New York.
George Everson told me about your phone call to him this morning. That you think Tom is here in New Orleans.
Well, yeah. Everson said he hadn't told you about the newspaper picture before because he didn't want to get your hopes up.
I know. He explained. I got a plane down here right away.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure that was a good idea, Lola. I doubt very much if there's anything you can do.
I thought if you do find Tom, if I could just talk to him, maybe I could get him to see that the only thing for him to do is give himself up and return the money.
Oh, I wouldn't count on that.
Johnny, I had to come. He's still my husband.
Yeah.
George Everson didn't go into details about the newspaper picture.
Oh, there was an article on New Orleans Jazz, one of the New York papers a few days back. It showed a bar scene, a place called Ace's Castle. And in the background, sitting at the bar with his face turned away, was a man George thought might be your husband. So I came down here.
Now you have proof he's here?
I think so.
What kind of proof? Johnny, please tell me.
Okay. But I'm not sure you want to see it, Lola.
Go ahead.
Well, last night on Ace's Castle, a character named Freddie Quintana contacted me. Told me he thought he had Tom pegged, that he was going under the name of Tom James.
James? That's his middle name.
Yeah. The kind of alias a lot of people use.
But that's not proof of anything.
Oh, I know. Then Quintana showed me a letter he'd stolen from Tom's room. An unfinished letter. I checked it against the sample of Tom's writing I'd brought with me. It looks pretty genuine.
What kind of letter?
To you, Lola.
Oh. Please, may I see it?
Here you are.
Lola, when you get this, I'll be far away. Don't try to find me. It's better that way. I don't know how to explain, but...
I'm sorry.
That's Tom's writing, Johnny.
Yeah.
What happens now?
Oh, I'm supposed to meet Freddie Quintana at Ace's Castle down on the quarter at 10 o'clock tonight.
I want to come with you.
Oh, look,
please,
Lola.
Johnny.
Expense account item 11, $820. Dinner for Lola and me. She didn't say much during the meal. I guess there wasn't much for her to say. Afterward, we started walking through the quarter toward Ace's Castle.
It's interesting around here, Johnny.
Oh, yeah. The quarter hasn't changed much.
You've been here before?
A couple of years ago.
Funny.
What is?
You, in a job like this.
Why?
Well, I don't know. You just don't look like a person who spends most of his time looking for fugitives and criminals. It seems like such a strange job for you.
It's a job.
Do you like it?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I like it a lot. Sometimes I don't like it at all.
Like now?
Like now.
Thanks, Johnny,
For what?
for feeling that way.
Well, I guess it's my turn to say funny.
What about?
You're asking about... Well, Pops Harker seemed to think I was in the wrong job, too.
Who?
Pops Harker. An old fellow who plays trumpet at Ace's Castle. You'll hear him. He's blind.
Oh.
Yeah, that horn of his has to make up for a lot.
But why did he think you're in the wrong job?
Mostly because of the company I sometimes have to keep, like Freddie Quintana.
Oh. I hate to see things work out like this.
What's that mean?
I mean, finding Tom this way through a cheap information peddler like this Quintana. Oh, if he'd only turn himself in.
I'm afraid that's a pretty remote possibility.
I know. He seems to have forgotten what sort of a person he was. After his arrest, he wouldn't even talk to me about it. I guess he's forgotten a lot of other things, too.
All right, come on, Lola. That's Ace's Castle right ahead.
Do you think Tom will be there?
I doubt it. Probably just Quintana. But he's supposed to tell me where your husband is hiding. Here we are.
That must be Pops Harker over there in the band with the dark glasses.
Yeah, that's him. Come on, that corner table.
This is the place in the newspaper picture?
Yeah.
Yes. I can believe Tom's been here. He loved this kind of music.
Real nice, Pops.
Thank you, Mr. Dollar. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Johnny, I thought you said he was...
Yes, he recognized my voice.
You still messing around with that mean one, Daddy?
Freddie Quintana? Afraid I have to, Pops. I'm not enjoying it particularly.
Well, you stick to the good ones, Daddy. Don't mess with the bad ones.
Gossiping about me, Pops?
Oh, Quintana.
Oh, why don't you keep your face in that horn and out of other people's business?
Take it easy, Quintana.
That's all right, Mr. Dollar. I'll still be blowing away this here horn long after some folks quit breathing.
Yeah, sure. Who's the dame, Dollar?
Don't worry about it, Freddie. Let's just say she's with me.
Okay. Don't be so touchy. Okay to talk?
Go ahead.
It's all set. Oh, yeah, I got this chase on ice for you. He thinks I'm arranging passage for him on a boat out of here with no questions asked.
That's cruel.
Easy, Lola.
Business is business.
Where is he now?
Now, let's not get nosy, sweetie.
Cut the smart talk, Freddie.
My, you are in a pretty nasty mood tonight, Dollar.
Yeah, so just stick to business, huh?
Okay. Here. Now, here's the address of my rooming house. Chase gonna meet me in my room at midnight. You be there in a few minutes before. And Dollar, be sure you bring a dough.
You be sure you bring Chase.
He's in the bag. See you at midnight.
Oh, what a horrible person.
Yeah, he's sure not the best.
Johnny, let me go with you at midnight.
I don't think that'd be a very good idea, Lola.
Please.
Why?
Just say I'm pretty foolish, I guess. I just want to see him once more.
Look, why don't you...
I know it won't do any good, but after you take him, I probably won't see him again. He wouldn't see me before. He probably won't afterwards, but just to see him once more.
Lola, I don't know what good
I'd
it's
like
gonna...
to go back to my hotel and rest now, but please pick me up before you go to Quintana's room. Johnny?
Okay, Lola. 11:45. This is the address, Lola. Quintana's rooming house.
It's an awfully shabby place.
The perfect spot for Quintana. What time is it?
5 minutes to 12.
All right, let's go in. Number 8. Let's see.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. Okay, we won't knock.
There's nobody here, Johnny.
Well, we're a little early. Okay, we'll wait. So we waited. 15 minutes went by. Half an hour.
Do you think he was just playing some sort of fiendish joke on us, Johnny?
I've been stood up on deals like this before. But Lola wasn't used to it. Pretty soon the strain got a little too much for her.
Please, Johnny, I can't stand this anymore. Take me back to my hotel.
So I did. Now I was right back where I started from, with no leads. I decided to go back to Ace's castle. That's where the trail had started. I sat there for a few minutes nursing a drink. Then somebody slid into the chair across from me.
You Johnny Dollar?
Yeah, that's right. Who are you?
Lieutenant Lefebvre, New Orleans Police.
Ah. Well, what can I do for you, Lieutenant?
How long you been here, sir?
A few minutes.
Oh. Weren't you in here early?
Yeah.
What time you leave?
A little after 10. Why?
Where'd you go?
To see somebody who didn't show up. Look, Lieutenant, what's this all about?
You don't mind, just answer the questions, huh? Who was this, somebody you went to see?
A character named Quintana. I was supposed to meet him in his room.
Well, you won't see him back.
Well, that's a sort of a long story. Look, here's my card, Lieutenant.
Jones investigator, huh? You mind come with me, Mr. Dollar?
Oh, where to?
Out back. Was a woman with you earlier, huh?
Yes, Mrs. Lola Chase. I took her back to a hotel before I came back here again.
I see. End of the alley here.
What's this all about, Lieutenant?
Go ahead, Dollar. Take a look.
There were 2 policemen and a photographer in the alley, over near a doorway. I moved in close. A man was sprawled there, face up. Freddie Quintana. And he didn't look mean and nasty anymore. Just real tired. Real dead.
Now, here's our star to tell you about the next exciting episode of this story.
Somehow I managed to parlay a scrap of burnt paper into a plane ticket for what almost turns out to be a one-way trip. Join us, won't you? Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Bob Bailey, is transcribed in Hollywood. Written by Robert Reif, it is produced and directed by Jack Johnstone. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, same time and station, for the next exciting episode of Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Roy Rowan speaking.